Hi guys, welcome back to twofoxonecat van life recipes. It's almost Christmas, so this is going to be our last recipe before Christmas. So yeah, don't forget to subscribe and support us so that we can reach our 200 subscribers before the new year. That would be great, right Enzo?
Yeah, that would be great.
That would be great. So today we are making Rostis. Well, actually just one Rosti, one big one. And if you've never had a Rosti, it's kind of like, it's like a hash brown, but bigger. Let's get on with it. We're gonna use potatoes, onion, garlic, salt, pepper. And for this recipe, we're gonna add some purple potatoes. I guess it's like our Christmas spin on a Rosti. So first we're gonna grate the potatoes. It's pretty simple. Get your grater, grate your potatoes. In the recipes that I read, it says to peel it, but for me, all the nutrients in the potato are on the skin, so we're going to leave the skin on and we're going to get peeling.
Okay, so I'm going to show you a tip to not grate your fingers. So you take the potato and you're going to use the palm of your hand, because then it's the same on the mandolin, it's the same with the blade. You can go till it's almost just the end. You can't grate your palm of your hand like this, see? I can't grate my hand. If I do that, I can cut the tip of my finger, and then you're left with only this instead of that. Ready? Oh.
Next we're going to grate the onion, exactly the same way.
Almost there.
Hard work. And last but not least, we're going to add our garlic. We've already peeled it. We're going to add 3 cloves, that is half of a clove. And I'm going to use this skinny grater right here. If you don't have it, you can use the big one, but it just makes it a bit finer for the mix. Okay, we're going to add that into the bowl, give it a quick mix around, and then we're going to add some salt. Okay, so we're going to add around 2 big pinches of salt, and we add the salt now so that it draws the moisture out of the potato, because there's a lot of moisture in the potatoes and we don't want that in our Rosti. We want our Rosti to be moistureless. So what we're going to do is mix the salt in, leave that for 5 minutes and come back to it. So once your 5 minutes is up, you're going to get a second bowl, and then what we're going to do is take a handful of the mixture and make sure you're over a sink, and then we're going to drain all the liquid out and try and squeeze as hard as you can so that you get all the moisture out of the potato. And you'll probably be surprised about how much liquid is actually in there. I was. So you want it to be like compact like this. Okay, so we're gonna take a pepper, add as much as you like, really, to taste. I quite like peppery flavoured things, so I'm gonna add quite a lot.
And this one is smoked pepper.
And it's, yeah, this one is smoked pepper. And another big pinch of salt, just because the salt probably would have washed out with all the liquid we just lost. So I'm gonna take my spoon and give it another mix. So make sure all of the salt and pepper is nicely mixed. And how cool does it look with the purple potato? Christmas spin Rosti. Okay, so next we're going to take our frying pan. We just have a little guy, and we're going to take some vegetable oil. Make sure it's vegetable oil, not olive oil, because olive oil does not like to be too hot, and vegetable oil is happy to be hot. We're going to add 4 tablespoons of oil. There we go. If you want, you can add other spices to your Rosti. You could add like cumin or coriander or some paprika, whatever you want. We're just going to do it salt and pepper for you guys today, but go wild, add what you want. So with the oil, we want it to get up to a temperature that is hot, and to know how hot to know if the temperature is good, we can take a little strand of potato and place it in the oil, and if it goes
what?
then we know it's ready. We get our little bit of potato. Ooh.
It sings.
And it's ready. So, as you can see, we're in a van and we're clearly tilting to the right because the oil is falling to the right. Okay, so we're gonna spoon the potato in. Make sure we cover everywhere. And as you spoon it in, you're gonna flatten it out. Make sure you get everywhere even. Flatten it out and kind of smush it down a bit so that it's even everywhere. And try to sort of scoop down the sides, otherwise you might get like little burnt bits. Right now it's on full heat. We're gonna turn it down so you can just hear the gas sort of singing, so you can just hear it sizzling. And we're gonna leave it for between 8 to 10 minutes. Keep an eye on it. You want the top to start to look translucent, and you can sort of lift it up and see if it's getting colour underneath after about 8 minutes. So yeah, we're going to leave it for 8 minutes and we'll see you in a bit. Bam! 8 minutes later. So it's been around 8 to 10 minutes and you can kind of see that it starts to go translucent around the edge. So now we're going to flip it over. You can, if you want, if you're daring, you can flip it, or you can use a spatula and flip it. We're going to show you an easy way to do it with a chopping board, so that you have a lot less chance of breaking it. So get the chopping board on top and flip. Cool.
Perfectly colored.
And then we're going to add a little bit more oil just so we get the other side coloured. Now we're just going to drop it back in. Okay, so once you've put it in the pan on the other side, we're going to leave it for another 5 minutes-ish, 5 to 6 minutes. And a way to test that it's done inside is you can get a little knife, poke a little bit in the middle, take some of the potato out and taste it, and if it's soft then it's done. We'll see you in 5 minutes. Okay, so it's been about 5 minutes and just gonna test that the inside is done and cut a little bit like this, move it to the side, take out some in the middle, and then just try it, blow on it first because it's going to be really hot. I think it could do with a little bit longer, so we're going to wait another 2 to 3 minutes and then do the test again. Okay, so I checked it again and it's ready, in my opinion. So I'm going to turn off the heat and I'm going to put it onto this plate. And that. Final little sprinkle of salt on top. Little sprinkle of salt and a little grind of pepper. And that's it. It's pretty freaking easy. It's pretty quick considering it's like a homemade rosti, and super yummy and cheap. It's really cheap. It's just potatoes, onion and garlic and a little bit of oil. Super cheap and super yummy. And
we're gonna eat it with...
Now we're gonna eat it all with our new favorite sauce that you can't find in France and we found in Spain, and it's from Mexico. I have seen it a lot in American TV shows and stuff, this Valentina sauce, and we're a little bit in love with it because if you don't know, we're obsessed with hot sauces. We love spicy food, so this is super yummy because it's not very spicy but it's nice flavoured, and then a little bit of organic Heinz. Can't live without my Heinz being from the UK. Cool, so we'll see you guys after Christmas with another recipe. Don't forget to leave us a comment and let us know what you think of our Rosti / giant hash brown. See ya!
Neil, did you want to say something to the people? If they want to support the channel, they can subscribe. Neil? No? You're sweepy. Okay, Neil's saying to like and subscribe.
Merry Christmas!